Hey guys, it's Sarah from Book Nerds and Fangirls, and today we're gonna be doing my reaction to You Season 2, Episode 3. Now, this show is very polarizing to me. I enjoyed the first episode and I enjoyed the first book in this series. Now, with the second book in this series, I absolutely hated it. I did not like it whatsoever. It was really bad. But whenever I watched the first episode of the show, that's when I got concerned because I did not like it whatsoever. It was atrociously awful, just not that great. But I think that the second episode was much better than the first, so hopefully they keep on gradually getting better to where I'm just like, okay, they started off rocky, but they ended strong. I hope to God they don't follow the same route of the book, or else that's just gonna be one good episode in the midst of a pile full of shit. But hey, if it's a pile full of shit, you guys get to see me rant more. So let's go ahead and get on with the episode because I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Okay, so we get to this whole show, and then Henderson pops up, and we know from the last episode that Henderson raped Ellie's sister Delilah. Now, Delilah tells her, hey, he's a perv, he's not a good guy, yada yada. Yada, and she's all like, well, she calls everyone a perv, and she slept with him, and she's one of 1,000 girls who has done so, and I'm chasing an internship, and other stuff, and then he's just all like, oh, well, I don't think your sister would be okay with this, and then she, like, goes on a tangent how he wants to fuck her, and I'm just all like, okay, I know a lot of guys out there could be pervs, but few and far between actually want to fuck 15-year-olds, and if they do, they're disgusting, but girl, chill. Your chill bun is a little bit off-center. I know you're trying to protect yourself, but like, oh god, that whole, what are you, my daddy? What, do you want to fuck me? I'm just all like, where did that come from? I get you're pissed, but like, ugh, why is the first thing this girl goes to is daddy issues whenever someone is trying to look out for her? I get that it's just all like, hey, you're not my dad, and you know, stop being so protective of me, but this guy is raped someone, okay? He's not, you know, that great of a guy. I mean, he might be trying to be a good guy, but deep down, he just kissed you on the cheek, and you're a fucking 15-year-old. What is this guy, like 26? Or girl. Girl, it's just like, ugh. Just no. Just like, heed warnings, you know? Don't, like, I know you're trying to get an internship, but that's not a way to get an internship. That's a way to, like, that's just a bad path, and this dude is skeevy. So please, protect yourself. Get an internship the right way. And, you know, maybe not work for such a skeevy guy. Alright, let's get back to the show. Could I state how fucking creepy it is to creep on a teenager when you're, like, what? You're not her dad. You're not her friend. Even if you were her friend, that's a little bit weird because you're a 30-year-old dude being friends with a 15-year-old. Just saying, it's a little creepy. And then you gave her a thing set up with spyware so you could track her phone, and now you're reading a 15-year-old's text messages. Like, boundaries, my dude. Do you have them? Obviously not. But, like, why is this so difficult to watch? Ugh. It just gives me, like, creep factor to the major. I get it. You want to quote-unquote protect her, okay? But, like, she's not your child. She's not your relative. She's not your friend's child. Child, you have, like, no relationship with this girl whatsoever. Ever. And just, like, I know you're trying to protect her. I get it. Whatever. But, like, it's kind of gross, okay? Okay, this doesn't feel like... Oh, obviously Joe has, like... Ugh, gotten so much creepier since season 1. He was creepy beforehand, and now he's just, like, next level. Alright. Let's continue. Like, okay, girl. Girl. I get that he cares and, like... You know, he wants to go slow. He wants to take his time. And then she just, like... And he wants to do something nice for her, right? Right? Like I said, I'm not discounting Joe's awful actions. Like, I've pointed them out every time he's done them. But, like, he's trying to, like, do something nice for you as friends. Because he wants you to be friends first, because he knows he's an awful guy. He knows what he's done, what he did to Beck. He knows all this shit. And he wants to be kind and do something for you because, you know, 40 was telling him about this, like, he wants to, you know, not lose you as a friend. He thought that the friendship was being one-sided, and then you just, like, you kiss him, because I know you're spontaneous, and I know you just go with your gut, and that's all fine and groovy and all, but don't get pissy whenever he's all like, I'm just trying to do something nice for you. Like, Liv is a character. Sometimes I genuinely like her, but other times she pisses me off. It's kind of like Beck in that way. Like, sometimes I liked Beck, and sometimes she would piss me the fuck off. So, you know, I like that they make their women, you know, not just one-sided. They make them with layers. But, you know, if my friend were to do this for me, I would think, oh my god, that's so nice, you know? And then later, if I found out there was an alternative motive to it, like, he wanted to be something more, I would set him straight. Like, friends could do this shit for you, because friends care about you as much as significant others do. Well, some friends. Not all friends, but some. So, like, don't at him just because he's doing something nice. Like, it makes people not want to be nice anymore and do nice things for people. It's like, God, this girl actually pisses me off a little bit, but we're gonna continue. Okay, so I've been wrapping my brain around how I know 40 because his actor looked super familiar and he sounds super familiar. And then I looked up his IMDb and he's fucking JD from the Heathers TV show. Oh my god, talk about an atrocious thing. Like, I hate the TV show of Heathers. Like, I watched like 5 to 10 minutes of it and I'm like, nope, done. In the trash can, in the bin you go. No. No way in hell. So I'm just like, he's a lot better here than he, like, I didn't watch the whole full series, so I don't know how he was in there. But, like, oh god, I knew him from somewhere. Like, my god. But Love is kind of pissing me off this episode. Like, I like how she's a flawed character and all. That's all fine and dandy, but, like, could we get someone who I actually like? Just... Like, but, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure about this. And then I'm not gonna say I like what Joe is doing, but I don't mind it. Like, I hate pervs, and I hate people who take advantage of underage girls, because that's just skeevy and gross and disgusting, and if you do that, you should, like, literally, like, I wouldn't sit, like, you should literally just go jump off a cliff, because, god, like, you're awful, but no joke. Like, I get the whole wanting justice for skeevy ass people like that, but that's whenever you get evidence somehow and take it to the cops. If you get evidence, don't kill the guy. Go to the cops, because I guarantee you, if prisoners get wind that a guy took advantage of an underage girl, they will probably fuck him up so bad, because one thing that prisoners hate more than anything is pedophiles. So, yeah. Like, let him go to prison. Let him reap the consequence of his actions, cause, like, goddamn. If he goes to prison for that, he ain't making it out the same. He's gonna be like, Like, let justice take care of it, because karma is poetic that way. So let's go ahead and continue this episode, guys. So I do appreciate 40 and Love's relationship. Like, they have a lot of more acting chemistry together than her and Joe do. So I do like that dynamic, and I do like that relationship. Because I'm bad at their siblings. I buy that they're related to each other because they have that sibling dynamic that, yeah, they may fight, but at the end of the day, they really love each other. So I appreciate that dynamic. I appreciate her acting in these parts. It just feels like whenever she is with Joe, she is kind of sort of not acting as well, and I don't know why that is. Like, this actress isn't a bad person, bad actress at all. Like, her dynamic with, like, her friends is great, her dynamic with her brother is great, but it seems like whenever she has a dynamic with Joe, her acting is so forced, and probably because of who this character is supposed to be. Maybe, you know, she's all like, oh, it's easy to act like siblings. It's easy to act like your friends. It's not easy to have a love interest who is a total creepo. Though, so I get it somewhat, but at the same time I'm all like, I don't know. No, but I will say that that was a good scene. I really enjoyed it, and You Season 2 is actually getting a lot better, and I appreciate that. It's not force-feeding me things, it's not making me feel like I was dumb, like the first episode. So it's doing pretty good. I've seen the reviews for it. Apparently it's doing fairly well with audiences too. So maybe it was just the first episode that was awful. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do prefer this source material over the book. Because the book was awful. I think this is what Hidden Bodies, the book, should have been, honestly. Honestly, yeah, the first episode pissed me off like a mother. But it's a lot better the second. These last two episodes. Hopefully they finish strongly. I'm still so nervous, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the sex scene in a minute, but could we talk about how Joe just referred to his relationship with Love and 40 as a throuple? Throuple is not, ew. That's gross. Like, I have no problem with thruples. If they could work, that's fine. But, like, thruples are usually, like, all three parties are into each other, and they're not related. So, like, that's kind of, like, please do not ever refer to the fact that you have to put up with someone's brother as kind of like a throuple relationship, because that's just not the terminology. I'm surprised that they didn't look that up beforehand. I know it's a joke, but like, ew. But the sex scene with them trying to be quiet and then her choking him out, I'm like, I don't know what's up with people in the industry and doing the choke out thing lately. I know a lot of people like that fetish. I particularly am not a huge fan of that fetish. So, it's kind of like, eh. I could take it either way. With that sex scene. And then, like, I always find it disturbing that, like, her brother is, like, literally outside sleeping. And then he wakes up because, you know, that his sister moaned. And I'm just like, okay, that's a little weird. I would never have sex when my sibling was in the house. Like, ugh. It's just like, there's a thing called privacy. And I'm not the most quietest either. So, like, why the hell would you do that in your house with your brother there? Like, sexual attraction, I get it. But, like, couldn't you have gone to his apartment? Like, okay, lock your liquor up, lock your pills up, let your brother sleep. Or, you know, wait a day. You know, just, like, be a little courteous. It's not that hard. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. We only got 5 more minutes of this episode. Okay, so I'm just gonna, shoot, hold on. Okay, didn't want my Netflix to play while I'm trying to record this audio, but, okay. So I just finished the end of the episode. I'm actually rather intrigued to start the next episode, doing so much better and keeping me entertained. I think if you, like, go past the first episode, it actually gets pretty good, but, like, we're trying to figure out if Henderson is a predator or not this whole episode, and then his credentials come back clean, and then it's like, okay, that's not how I remember in the books. I think Henderson was a pretty awful guy. I can't remember if the storyline was also in the books, so forgive me for that. It's been, like, I read it, like, in January of this year, so it's been a while since a Henderson thing, but I don't know, I don't know if that was in the books, but we figure out that he had, because of 40, of all people, that he has, like, this secret toy room, and then it was something, like, really gross, like, imagine all these, like, child toys, but, like, as a kink or something, and I'm like, that's disgusting, that's gross. I don't know if you had seen that, why you wouldn't have been all like, oh, I'm probably gonna talk to the authorities about this, cause that's a weird ass room, and this seems a little pedo to me, so, like, that was gross. I'm gonna watch one more episode tonight before I go to bed. You guys won't see this until, like, a couple days afterwards. But I'm excited to see where this goes. I really hope Henderson, you know, kicks the bucket, because these people are disgusting. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead, watch the next episode. But that's it for this episode right here, you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you've not already. I try to post videos whenever I can, whenever there's something really good to watch that piques my attention. Right now, it's You Season 2, so we're gonna do that. I'm also finally uploading all my viewers' reactions, so also stay tuned for those. I know it's not as popular and didn't really end off on a good note either. You'll see my reaction to it soon, because I will be posting all of those so I can get them off my laptop. But I don't know where these reactions will take me. I gotta, like, do my reactions list and see what I will be reacting to. I know there's a couple shows that I'm excited to react to in 2020. We got Legacies coming back, Riverdale coming back. Pretty sure I am gonna react to Euphoria Season 2 because Season 1 was such a trip. I just, like I said, I don't like reacting to first seasons. I like to see if I like the show or not. But maybe I will start doing first seasons. I already have. I've done like 2 first seasons of the shows. I can't wait until The Witcher comes back also, as well as yeah. Trying to think of what other series, but definitely The Witcher. Can't wait until The Witcher comes out again, as well as like The Haunting of Blythe Manor, which is like the 2nd season of The Haunting of Hill House anthology. But I'm excited for those, so stay tuned for those whenever we get them. But as for right now, that is it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!